Good morning, students. In our previous lecture, we learned the meaning of consumer market and the industrial market. In this lecture, we, we are going to learn the difference between the consumer market and the industrial market. Okay? So let us see the difference between the consumer market and the industrial market. The first is meaning. So the meaning of consumer market is a market where goods and services can purchase by individual for their personal use, okay, or for other use, other family members, okay. This market is also known as B2C, that is business to consumer, okay. Now the industrial market. Industrial market is the market where goods and services can be sold by one business to another business, okay. So this industrial market is also known as B2B. B2B means business to business. Now the next is buying decision, okay. So in consumer market, the buying decision is made by individual, means a consumer is the one who take a decision whether what to buy and how much to buy, okay. So that all decisions are taken by the consumer. But in industrial market, the decisions are made by the multiple buyers. That means lots of people are involved for purchase the goods and services in industrial market. As I told you that especially this purchasing, when the one business purchases some materials, raw materials or any other products from another business, so he will definitely do some processing on that particular product and to become a finished good, okay, to prepare the finished goods. So while purchasing such kind of goods from the market, so lots of peoples are involved in this process, okay. Such kind of purchasing is performed by the purchase department in many companies. So the purchase department is not the department of one person, okay. So many persons are involved in such kind of purchasing in industrial market, okay. So the third step is nature of decision, okay. So the fast purchasing decisions are made by the individual. Suppose if I want to buy something from the market, if I want to buy food items, for example, I went to market and for purchasing Maggi, okay. So कौन सी मैगी लेनी चाहिए या कौन सा प्रोडक्ट अच्छा हो गया, whether I have to purchase the atta Maggi or some other Maggi. So that decision is taken by me, and that decision is taken very quickly, okay. But in case of industrial market, lower purchasing decision, that means the decision are not taken quickly because so many persons are involved in the industrial market to purchase goods and services. When the one business purchase the goods from another business, so that might be in huge quantity, okay. So many other factors, means they discuss upon many other factors and they analysis the first market कि कहाँ पे वो चीज़ अच्छी मिल रही, कौन हमें कम इसमें दे रहा है, and then they make a decision of purchasing, okay. Then the fourth point, approval process. So here no need to go for approval process, है ना. जैसे कोई कंज्यूमर, अगर आपको कोई चीज़ मार्केट से लेना है तो आपको किसी का अप्रूवल लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. If I need that product, if I need that service, so I will go market and will buy that product. So मैं वो तुरंत खरीदी भी कर लूँगी. लेकिन in industrial market we need to take the approval from various authorities. Means अगर मुझे कुछ purchase करना है तो that whatever I want to purchase, that once I place the purchase order, before place the any purchase order, what I need to do, if I am working in a purchase department, then I need to take the approval from my authorities. That's in company the approval can be taken from managers, senior managers, from CEO. So all are involved in such kind of purchasing in industrial market, okay. Now size of market. So here bigger market means so many purchases are there, because any individual, each and every person purchase for their self, for their consumptions. Okay, so the buyers are more, but here smaller market means very few, means only the very few businesses are there, they who wants to buy the raw materials for their products. Okay, so here the bigger market, and here you can say the market is very small. Then next is awareness of company's brand image. So unaware of company brand images. In consumer market, consumer are basically unaware of company's brand images. Means whatever available in their marketplace, consumer buy accordingly. Okay, मीन्स वो पहले एनालिसिस करता है कि कौन सी चीज़ अच्छी है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ प्राइस एंड क्वालिटी. ओके, एंड देन ही डिसाइड टू बाय दैट. बट उसको वो पूरी जानकारी नहीं होती कि मार्केट में अभी नया क्या प्रोडक्ट आया है या कौन सा ब्रांड अभी नया लॉन्च हुआ है. सो अब उसके पास जो अवेलेबल होगा मार्केट में वही उसे लेना होता है. दैट मीन्स वी कैन से दैट अनअवेयर ऑफ कंपनीज ब्रांड इमेजेस. हियर अवेयर ऑफ ब्रांड इमेजेस मीन्स if some company wants to buy any product for their production purpose, for their to prepare the finished goods. Okay, so if they need some raw materials for their processing of finished goods, then what they actually, before buying any such kind of products, company first analyzes the market. Okay, so it analyzes what kind of brands are available in the market, what are their prices, what are their qualities, how they are in quality and size and all these things. So they have to aware about all the brands which are available in the market by through market analysis. Okay, so we can, then the next is number of buyers. So in consumer market there are many buyers, as I said you ki every individual buy some goods and services for their personal consumptions. And in industrial market the buyers are very few. Why? Because the purchaser here only the buyers are those who wants to purchase the goods for their company or for their production purpose. Okay, then the next is uses. So here in consumer market, consumer purchase the goods for their personal use, for their own consumptions. Okay, but in this in industrial market, consumer can purchase other than the personal use. As I told you that the main intention, the main purpose of industrial market, why one business buy the products from another business? For the production only. For example, I would like to tell you one example, that if you want to buy the leathers, okay, if you are having a shoe company, then for making a shoe you need a leather. Okay, so here you purchase the leather for manufacturing of shoes, not for the personal only, and that shoes can then sell into the market. Okay, so here the you can say that यहाँ पे हम बोल सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे जो भी purchasing होता है, that purchasing is not for personal use. Okay, then the next is demand of goods. Okay, here the demand of good is autonomous, means the demand is made or the demand is created by the owners. We can say the consumers. Okay, so autonomous demands means I have to decide what I have to buy. Okay, so whatever I want to buy, I will buy that. Okay, so यहाँ पे ये जो डिमांड होती है ये ऑटोनोमस होती है. यहाँ पे जो भी डिमांड होगी ये जो मुझे चाहिए वही मैं उसी का मैं डिमांड करूँगी. ओके, सो बट ये दिस डिमांड इज डिराइव्ड डिमांड. व्हाट डू मीन बाय डिराइव्ड डिमांड? सी, डिराइव्ड डिमांड इज द डिपेंडिंग डिमांड. वी कैन से दैट डिपेंडिंग डिमांड means सपोज यहाँ पे अभी शूज़, जैसे मैंने अभी आपको एक एग्जांपल दिया कि अगर शूज़ का डिमांड बढ़ता है तो ऑब्वियसली लेदर मैन्युफैक्चरर को ज़्यादा शूज़ ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में बनाने पड़ेंगे, एंड फॉर दैट दे डिमांडेड मोर लेदर, ओके, टू leather companies. Okay, so the demand of leather totally depend on the demand of shoes. Okay, so such kind of demand is known as derived demand. Okay, then the next is end consumers. Okay, so buyers are always end user of goods. Here in consumer markets, buyers are always end user of goods, but in industrial market, buyers are not the end user of goods. Means the purpose of purchasing is not for personal consumptions, but in consumer market, the purpose of purchase of goods is only and only for personal or for family, okay, consumptions. Okay, so thank you. In our next lecture we will discuss about the service market. Thank you.